loaded up by now.
Nah, I just want to see the end. I'm gonna wait a little bit and just watch it.
All right. It's been a quick minute since we've been on this Raiders, but get a game in and some new settings.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL
It's a
on
little bit
EA
more
Sports.
challenging.
It may be hard to find a running lane today. The Raiders have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going against the Jets, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay and Oakland, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the New York Jets and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Guyton. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Kick it short. Purpose.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. Oh, nice spin.
Oh.
That brought back bad memories.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
Marquise Pritchard.
And the hard count got the defense there, encroachment, and the 5-yard penalty.
Oh. Time to play this motherfucking game, bitch.
Still first down.
Who you playing? Okay.
The Jets.
I'm gonna play some Dishonored.
All right, brother.
Hi, boss.
Yeah.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
He just ruined. That's what it's going. I'm like, what?
I mean, to ruin the story, man.
Man, I feel bad for I feel bad for Gronk, man.
Forward up to about the 29, just shy
He's
of the 30.
getting hurt.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
At least he got hurt doing what he loves.
Yeah, but like as a player, that's kind of like fucking.
Now back to throw.
Like, man, I can be contributing to the team.
And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down.
There's another mental thing. God damn it, I'm playing the Bengals again.
What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Fresh set of downs here.
Wait.
On the counter, it's nice. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I just got
They tried to run the
yeah,
counter
everybody's
just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter, you're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
The play fake, he'll look to throw.
Damn, Bengals. Check, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I don't ever get to play with Bengals again, I'd be happy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there.
I play you a lot with the Bengals because the Versus, and then I had to play them last night, and
they did.
Steelers franchise, and now I gotta play them again.
If you're not gonna back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that, you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Oh, no, I mean,
I know.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And when this offense is clicking on all cylinders,
I was like, I said, please don't be raining.
The focal point. Runs, catches, blocks, sets the tone for the offense.
What we got?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Finding time. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
So they're operating in the red zone.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is everybody so slow?
Across the 20 to the 19-yard.
I remember you put the
No
game
need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
I remember. Okay.
And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
that is so different playing with the game field.
And tackle him.
It's a little more realistic, though.
This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh, yep. Bring it back. Can't do that, buddy.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
They'll try and run down here with Prosite.
Go Cones.
But instead he'll get back
Ooh,
to
I love that drag pick.
Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Amazing.
Time to meet the defensive starters for the Oakland Raiders, and you wanted to see one of their safeties.
I certainly do. Carl Joseph out of West Virginia always did a great job policing the middle of the field.
Don't that make you feel proud?
But really added to his game as last year as a Mountaineer. Became a better cover guy and a better ball hawk before he got injured. They're really going to love him.
Hey, man, you can't be doing that, man. What is wrong with you?
From the D-line.
Trying to break my neck.
And now it's second and goal. Again, they run. Again,
there he goes again. There he goes
again. Two as they're knocking on the door now. Third and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They've gotten into the 4 on this opening drive, but now they face a third and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got time in the pocket, and he'll just toss it away.
Good defense.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Good goal line stand. Let him down there, man. I ain't got to let him in.
Diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
That fine-ass prime date, you can let you get down there, but you don't have to let you in. Oh, no.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0.
All right. Johnny Manziel not starting off to a good start, buddy. You are 1 for 6.
13-play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board. Happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Holding, receiving team.
So oftentimes you see defensive holding. Here it's offensive holding for the flag.
All right. I can't remember if this is the first one or the second one. Okay, Princess.
But not before he gets this across the 25.
I remember I traded Latavius Murray and
This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink.
Yeah, and then the boy get hurt, the one that you were trying to make good.
They're usually known as quicker than fast.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
We got a guy who's quick
that part.
and fast, and he uses
But
to great advantage.
I do know I got these.
Here's Carr to throw.
I'm not worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I know I got hella draft picks though.
Well, coaches always talk about finding.
I think I have.
Offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big time run.
I seriously think I have. If I remember correctly, I can't remember if this. Yeah, I think I have like 17 draft picks.
Continue to take that kind of a punch though.
In this upcoming draft.
Now out of the gun, and he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Pro Bowler Muhammad Wilkerson brings him down.
Hey man, but you know I'm a team builder, man.
But it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense that won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Shoot, 4 Super Bowls in a row. I'm trying to remember what we did.
Good throw, good catch. I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
No, it's 4. I beat you twice, and I beat computer twice.
Running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch.
Nope. Just remember, you lost. Remember the first 2 years, you lost to Seattle back to back. In a championship, and I played computer in the Super Bowl the first 2 years, and then the third year, that was the first time we played the Super Bowl, and that's the game you, that was the first game you rage quit, and then we played again, and I beat you again,
and be precise in your cuts.
And now we're on year 5.
as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Because after I beat you the second time, that was the one you're, when you were asking, when you asked for advice.
But it was a chip shot field goal, and when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
Let's go! A second down carry for Pro-Sites. Give him 40 yards and a fresh set of downs.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Man, you keep grabbing a hold of my face mask, motherfucker, and we're going to be fighting.
Ooh, oh, good. Somebody.
Right back to Pro-Sites. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Defense.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Now that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run. They made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Back-to-back runs that were stacked up. Offensively, now you got to think to yourself, do we change blocking assignments? Do we change formations? Do we change looks in order to try and get the running game going?
Here we go! Out of the gun now on third down. He's got time. Look at the time. He's going to let this one, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
Thanks for the block, guys. Appreciate you guys.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him through the flag. So a costly penalty and now a tougher third down situation. They'll look to throw. He'll dump it off to Pro-Sites. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here.
Jordan Reed, you will forever be my go-to, buddy.
Still a ways to go, though. This is taken at the 10. One quarter in the books. 7-3 the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Run, Keenan.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Motherfucking Allen.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
All right, here we go. The play clock's running down. Now Carr. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And he dropped it. Now it was tipped, altered the ball a little
Where's
bit,
my
but he dropped
defense?
it.
How y'all just gonna let him get wide open in the middle?
So on fourth down, here's Marquette King
Come
to punt it
on,
away.
man.
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
Oh, damn.
Returnable for Lockett. Oh, nice move. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will come back onto the field.
Wow.
First and 10. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open.
I even run blitz that play.
16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Kick it.
They like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it.
Would have been a kick return touchdown.
They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down. They'll get 16 yards there. That's good for a Jets first down.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass and completing it.
Offense comes to the line now, first and 10. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Surveying the field. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Holding offense.
And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one complete right side to Funchess. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted.
Oh, what a pick. What a pick.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it,
Princess, thank you.
This kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field.
Animation,
and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
God, what am I yawning at?
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Cut back on the sideline.
Oh, he couldn't break it.
All the way up to the 24. It goes as a pickup of 23, and it'll give the Raiders a first down. Coach hinted to us that we may see
kind of good that my memory is bad.
Here in this game. We got
Good for me because I can't remember who this running back
He
is.
handed it to us, and then when we were watching practice, we were watching what they call inside drill with the offensive and defensive line, and they kept putting more defenders on the other side and saying, block that. I don't care how many guys
You got
are
a
in there.
choice, the other one's
I want to
injured.
run the football this week, and boy, it has paid off for them in this game.
Maybe that'll boost my memory. Did somebody get hurt? Oh yeah, Bilal. I think he was a burner.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On second down, here's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Nice.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's how we do. Keep little man fed.
Good God, man. The Ravens shit on the Dolphins.
Carr now on first down.
Woo.
And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie,
The Ravens shit on the Dolphins.
when you decide to blitz him because
In
if
real
he's
life
able to
or
diagnose as he did on
in
that
real
play,
life?
he can hurt you downfield.
Oh,
He
we'll
reads
score.
defenses so well, does he?
38
He
to
really
6.
does, and the best part
Ooh.
about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think
Now
he
that's
had
an
to
apple.
read, figured out where the
Oh
He
no!
lost the football.
Oh, we got it.
But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it,
buddy.
yes.
All right, well, your time to shine has
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
come to a quick halt. We don't put up with fumbles, buddy. So now Church gets to come in.
Hang on a minute, man. I gotta hold on a damn minute. I'm fucking up here. I gotta hold on a minute. I gotta check the score.
Tompkins and Church. What are you talking about?
But a teammate
Who's
comes
playing
along
right
and
now?
sweeps it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring
playing
position.
the
One
kite.
guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Alright, let me good rain.
On third and long, it's Carr.
Oh! Oh, got him! Oh, got him!
Let me take this up play, man. It's like a little kid. Oh,
Touchdown! Raiders!
It's like you hear somebody watching a fight and the moment gets popped, you hear dudes in the background. Oh! Oh!
No, remember it's on the new settings.
Yeah, I know, man. It's different for sure. The
That
game
shit
speed, all that
is
mess.
just like in real life. Woo! Got him.
Alright, I'll be right there.
Now for
You
the
over there like, you
point after.
motherfucker can't guard me. Motherfucker can't guard me. Oh, time. Oh, shit.
This one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
The drive starts with C.J. Procise. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back into the 22.
Procise ain't going nowhere.
3 yards, and now it's second down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw.
Oh,
He's got a man wide open, complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
that play.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a
Old Mighty Mouse over there showing his ass in Tampa Bay today.
Ran to the football and caused
Mark.
a nice play for lost yardage.
I call him Mighty Mouse. And 7-0. Beginning of the second quarter.
Second down and a little ways to
Come
go
on,
here. Second and
man.
13. They'll come out in the pistol.
Let's go! Grand 38!
From the pistol, Procise. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finding time. Still back there. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. He's got time in the pocket. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. And tapping those toes, he tried to get both inbounds. He could not do it.
Can somebody get some pressure on the
could not
quarterback?
complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Somebody help me.
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
Come
Flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment defense.
Come on, Boyer.
Still third down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll set up a throw. It's caught. Lockett. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got time. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Holding, offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. So the penalty by the offense, and now they face a 1st and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. He'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
What do you
so
want?
many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
What?
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
She was having a little trouble getting it out. I was trying to help her.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. 9th play coming up here on this drive.
In the Hyphy house.
Again, we'll see the pistol
what
here.
Hyphy house.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And some room to work. And avoids the contact by sliding. 9 yards
It's a term
there, and it keeps the drive
we use in
alive.
Bay Area. It was a hella popular term several years ago. It's called the Hyphy movement. Mac Dre,
Really
His Nation, E40,
goes on and on.
all the greats. Rest in peace to the Super Petty.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now back to throw.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh.
Touchdown, Jets.
I was not expecting that. Wasn't even paying attention to that. That got me.
And the Jets are able to make this a close
Rat
game
bastards.
again. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
You're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
He going to take your food. He going to take your kibbles.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
He going to do what now?
Oh.
Fielded at the 2.
Oh, Butterfingers back here returning kickoffs, huh?
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Redeemed himself.
Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence.
Yeah, this
Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing.
Oh,
I think he expects
to
to
another
one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and throw him on the field,
broke
folks.
one.
He wants that type of
Choice broke
celebration.
one.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's
About to
second
bless
down.
y'all.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now Carr throwing on second down. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard
we can
line.
get field goal range.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Yep, let's run it. See what they can do.
That's complete. It's Gordon. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Oh, yeah, get him, Pips.
So that means
Get him,
they're
Pips.
down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Say, you young punk. You young punk. Get him, Pips. Kick his ass. It ain't over, bitch.
You think you just walk away from me over here?
Shit. Oh, no. Oh, he's out of bounds.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Well, New York set to take the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Here we go.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I'm about to give
And
up
now
a
with that
fucking
completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
Oh,
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin
will you
right now
ever
is just
do?
tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what?
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Let's go. Ryan 38. Ryan 38.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
I can't fucking
Their
believe this shit.
big-bodied receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets are going to retake the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They come out here in the eye. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy,
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at
the
the
worst
break.
end of a half
As
I've
we send you
ever
across the country to Orlando. Standing by
seen.
there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime
That's fine,
Report.
yeah.
Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half.
You just get into
The
the
Raiders have
oh,
been
yeah,
a
you
mess
watch
when it
all the
comes to
coaches.
avoiding turnovers. The Jets, though, haven't taken full advantage of the turnovers, as we've still got a close game here after 2. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half.
That was pathetic.
Set up now, 3rd and 7. Under pressure here, and the pass is picked off. Raiders defense forces the turnover. Offense out now following the interception. Carr's got the completion from the gun. And this goes 68 yards for the score. The Raiders push their lead to 11. We move late into the second. Procise the target on the screenplay. And it ends up working for a touchdown. Jets cut the deficit to 4. Still a little time left on the clock. Carr's throw under pressure leads to the turnover. Pryor's the one who makes the pick to give a boost to his defense. Offense on the field now after the pick. Completion is made across the middle of the field. And a quick 3-play drive ends with a score. Jets up by a field goal. That'll do it for us here at EA Sports Studios. Let's get back out to Brandon and Charles for the call of the second half. Brandon.
This fielded at the 2.
Let me turn around some of this fuckery that just happened.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Grade A fuckery. Top notch.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to.
Wait a minute. Where the fuck is my tight end at? Oh, he's fucking hurt. God damn.
Pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on first down is Carr. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
2nd and 5. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Oh, hot bone himself.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Bring you down,
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Quarterback like, what?
On the play clock.
What are you talking about?
It's Carr. It's complete to Graham. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Yeah. Thursday, like a 4th-string running back. He's looking like, man, go over there. Go over there.
I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks.
Oh, no, dude, go over there. Just go over there.
I don't even play with the practice squad.
God damn it.
When we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really
Nice cut. Oh, this nigga. God damn.
Get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Look at that shit.
You look at this shit. Up and say, geez, what did he do? But
Oh,
let's
God.
tip the cap to the defense here.
Hold on to the ball.
Man, I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ooh.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out.
Booth review, okay.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws
okay, all right, he was down.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
You're over there talking to him. How you a fucking teammate? Fuck y'all niggas got in common.
2nd down, 9 yards to
They might have
go.
went to college together, man.
Man, fuck that shit. We ain't in college no more.
On play action, now Carr.
Oh, got him.
This one caught left side.
Toasted him. Oh.
Way in, touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders!
Touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
Oh, tried to press him, missed.
And it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive.
Look at that perfect hurdle technique.
They're not winning this game.
You feel
Now
yourself
the extra point try forthcoming.
You say what?
It's
You
good
feel-
to make
you
it
feeling yourself,
21-17.
Hey man, we over here. We winners over here, man. Commitment to excellence.
The drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody.
You act like we don't win over here.
Into the end zone for 6.
You don't. I'm talking about Super Bowls. That's what I'm talking about.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now you know on this franchise, especially if I'm a fan of this franchise, I'm gonna talk on this one.
Probably should have stayed where he was.
We didn't already put in the work, so we can do all the talking we want.
A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their
All
first
the talking we
possession
want.
of
4
the second half.
Super Bowl victories in a row.
What's the
2 perfect seasons in a row.
When a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more.
Ooh,
Sure, you gotta
that
go
boy
for
got
some
down.
things and clean up some things because
That
there's
boy
a
got
reason
down.
you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
That was a
We're
nice
just starting the
catch,
second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Shift together here from the D-line. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. C.J. Procise was the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Surveying the field. Great protection. Funches with a catch over the middle. It'll be a gain of 8.
Man, I hate when they
So much about offense.
they do that shit where all your defensive linemen get stuck on blocks, and no matter what, they can't, you can't get them off in the pass. And so the quarterback's back there for 10 seconds.
Yep, I got you.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I hate that shit too.
Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now here come the Raiders. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
Oh, wow, you don't like him rocking the number?
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get only a couple
don't think Marcus Allen would be
couple
okay
of
with
Jets
that?
there in on the stop.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken.
Considering I
and
believe
get all the way
his
to the
number
end
is
zone.
retired in
These
the,
short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't.
Oh, did he not get that?
He sets the tempo for the game.
A gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
Perfect. Damn.
Now it's Lockett. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets take possession. The Raider defense now, here they are as they get ready to trot back onto the field. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of? Great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out You feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see. They start out with a run from Pro-Size. And he'll lose
Oh my God.
It'll be second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely
Frenchie.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get
Jean-Baptiste.
trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Fudge.
Another pistol look here. Here's Pro-Size. And backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical, spread things out a little bit, make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs. A dime whip defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Finding time. He'll dump it off to Pro-Size.
Oh. With a hammer, nothing nail.
Completion. We're going to get a timeout. An injured player.
He's still hurt.
We'll take a break. And get a report from Oakland after this. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on here to punt it away.
Ooh. Yeah.
This is taken at the 15.
Whoa.
Damn, Jordan Reed.
Time on the return, and the Raiders will take possession. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build.
Hey, Pumpkin, is everything okay?
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
We ready?
On second down, here's Carr. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
All right, here we go.
Carr now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now it's 2nd and 7.
Watch that in. Watch that in. That is right. That is right. We ready?
Carr. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper.
Nice, Cooper.
They get nothing out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
They come up in an offset.
Really? I don't ever run that damn
run
slants.
it on the toss.
Oh.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard
You remember those
line.
slants?
Just a yard
I
on the
remember
pickup
once
there, and
in a
it'll
while.
bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game,
Not against
you're now
computer.
doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to
Oh,
tee
no,
up from the
I don't
quarterback
use
because they have to throw
computers.
it all the time. But you still
Okay,
have to
just
be
talk about
alert
it in
for the
general.
draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
We ready?
Now Carr throwing on second down.
Oh,
He's going to float
got him
this
again.
one deep right side. And they run
Oh,
a big play through
couldn't
the air
catch
on
up
second
to it.
down, couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about
I
playing
like
defensive
this.
back is
I like the
pattern
new
reading, trying
settings.
to figure out what they're doing, and on that
I just
one, they had to
I just
fly,
overthrew
just sending a guy
Jakeem
downfield
Grant,
with the in route accompanying it.
fastest man
Wait,
in the
you're-
NFL.
Dagger route, trying to
You're
Yeah.
happy about overthrowing a person?
In this
Yeah,
case,
because
though, they're not able
that's
to get it
realistic.
done.
Like
He said forget the underneath route.
it's not always gonna be just because he has a step on him. It shouldn't always be completed.
Exact right
You know.
word. over the middle, there's almost always
Oh yeah, I mean I get that. Yeah.
anytime you're a receiver in that area,
that's what I'm happy
you're not
about.
just
Is the
focused on
real,
catching the football.
the extra,
You're wondering
extra.
where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a
Now that I know it's there, now I'm be unhappy every time he overthrows him. Like, goddamn it.
There, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's really coming to vote to talk about the different gaps in
Can't
the
win
defense
losing,
tries to
coach.
attack in an offensive
Adds to
line.
the suspense.
And most of the time we're talking about blitzes. How many times have you heard double A-gap blitz? Well, where is the A-gap? It's the space between the
That boy
center
scares the
and
Chiefs over the hell out of me.
either side.
He's
So you
like
have
the only
double
one on your
A-gap
team
blitzes, two
offensively
guys
that
have
scares
to
the
do that
fuck
gap.
out of me.
In this situation,
That fast
though,
motherfucker.
that A-gap wasn't open
Yeah,
for the defense
his
to
is a
exploit.
different level of fast.
Offensive line took care of it, protected it,
Yeah,
and
it is
moved the
completely
defensive guys out of the way
fast.
to allow for that nice run.
Call
Almost
him the
not
Flash
fair.
for real.
The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically, but a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
We ready? 5
In motion comes the tight end left.
Oh shit.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
They come out here in the eye. Oh, design run for their wideout. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
What?
Jakeem Grant just got injured.
Oh no. There's a lot of injuries over there.
Just play
in
after
Oakland.
play after
What
play
the
on
hell's
this
going
long
on?
drive for the
Doing
offense.
too much
The
party?
Jets will bring in a
It
nickel
must be.
All that
as they
winning?
try to stop this
Hey,
third
man,
down.
hey.
Now
Hey,
call.
but to the victor goes the spoils. We Raiders, baby. Touchdown Raiders.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. And let's count
Third,
them up
fourth,
now.
fifth string, it don't
1,
matter. We
2,
still getting this
3,
W.
4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
Amari Cooper,
And just one
third
shy of
touchdown
the
reception.
NFL record. What a great performance. Going
that
up and
boy
catching the
just-
football,
when
creating
you
space,
choose to
and
use him.
finding the end zone.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
No, we got a lot of monsters out
Pushes the
here.
lead up
We got
to
a lot of
11.
monsters. You know, we got to spread the wealth. Keep all the monsters.
Dotson, Keenan, Reed.
Out is the kickoff
Hilton.
headed as they run
Can't forget
up
about my
and
boy
send
Hilton.
this one away.
That's my boy.
And this will
Yeah,
not
didn't you
be
drive him?
returnable. It's out of the back of the end
Yep.
zone for a touchback.
That's my baby.
The Raiders defense getting ready. They were able to force the 3 and out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3 and out. Gave a little momentum to their offense. They said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Second down following the incompletion.
Oh, screen.
And
Nice.
seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. He'll look to throw. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Holding. Offense, we will decline that. let y'all punt this.
Here's the Jets punter now. He's been terrific so far.
All right, well, that's ball game. Won by a field goal.
This will be fielded at the 17. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Back out onto the field now. Here comes the Jet defense. And they gave up a touchdown last drive. You kind of need to hit the reset button after every touchdown given up, Charles.
I love that. And
again,
the way that you phrased it is perfect because from series to series, you can reset how the game is going to go. If you give up a touchdown before, it doesn't mean you have to do it again. And if you made a great play before, you have to reset again anyway because they're going to attack. So
great shenanigans.
Phrase it and put it out there. That's what they have to do in this series.
It's not like when you're playing a video game. You can't hit the reset button here. Let's go.
No, you shouldn't anyway. That's for sure.
Play clock winding down. And now here's a carry heading left.
Oh,
and he stopped immediately there. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
One-on-one. One-on-one over there.
Here's Carr to throw.
Yep, here it is.
I should have took the one. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
But no. Fucked around.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
We're gonna keep it going on this franchise, man, if we can. We can burn it all the way to the playoffs if you want.
Away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here. The 12-yard
line. It don't matter to me. That's cool.
And New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, if there's got to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Damn, my memory is so fucked up. Like, I don't... the last time we played this, whatever I did, whatever I did,
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
There's just some players I do not remember.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group.
I'm about to see where I got drafted on 2K real quick because I think it's my game.
He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Coming back in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
He's got time in the pocket, and he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10.
Uh-oh. 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 Oh.
Might have been one man away from 6 points. As it stands, it's a huge return.
Zidalis.
Offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
The boy from Zimbabwe, Zidalis.
The great state of Africa.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it,
You know,
though.
Africa's
What's the
not
key
a
to this drive?
I think it's
That's
leverage.
a joke from a
Big guys
YouTuber.
up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our
We can't
runners,
assume
and
that
let's go ahead
everybody
and
knows
get these guys.
it's inside.
Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
Yeah, but I hope you had enough respect for me to know that I
this
would know that.
situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football,
What
but
is
you know the
respect?
defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here.
Yeah,
so
respect.
now we're going to see
Put some respect on my name.
That,
Put some respect on my
I'm
name.
not that.
Put some respect on it. All 3 of y'all.
On your big offensive line.
We
That's all
finish
I
or
gotta
we
say
done.
about it.
We finish or we done. All 3 of y'all.
Oh man, I got drafted
after
to
that
Canada.
completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense.
Toronto.
They'll
Yeah.
need to get the play off quickly.
Who?
Carr.
I like
put
the
it right-
team.
oh,
They got bangers out here.
Open receiver
Oh.
complete.
Oh, late hit. What a flag at?
They convert on 3rd.
We got bangers out here too. DeMar DeRozan, Terrence Ross, Kyle Lowry.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
See what else. Let's see what else we have up our sleeve. Let's see.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Oh, we got that. Oh,
This is caught.
touchdown Raiders. Oh, he gigging, baby. Can you get? It's surprising. Oh, she gigging.
They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
I'm about to beat this Carter Jr. in the paint, boy. Damn it.
Ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them. But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5.
We worried
now as
about
he knocks another
winning
one
these
free
games.
to
That's
extend
all we
the
worried
lead.
about, getting a W.
Of course,
Hot.
the
Just a
first song I
4-play
hear is the
drive
dumbest
that
song
time.
on the
And it
soundtrack.
winds up in 6
This is
points for
bad.
the Raiders.
Mariachi. Go.
Oh yeah, I love that song. Love that song. Trying to get the bands, mariachi. I love that goddamn song, man. Hold on, hey, hold on. What's I'm about to download that song on my phone. What
I'm done.
Who sing that song?
I'm not telling you, man.
Man, come on, bro. Don't I ain't about to put the game in just to, or start the game up just to.
Alright, hold on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Damn, nigga hating over there, man. Hey, look, man, I'm just trying to get the bands. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that song is fucking terrible. You fucking know it.
Big time.
Oh man, I can't wait to get it so I can knock it. Just cause you don't like it.
Man, see, that's what I ain't gonna tell you, man.
Alright, I'm just playing.
White Dave. That's
White Dave?
Yeah, White Dave.
Okay.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down.
What's the song
completion.
called though?
And boy, they
Man.
had high praise for this rookie
Oh,
receiver
yep.
when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
Leave it to you.
But how about
Leave
when
it
they
to
really
you.
said competitiveness? That's what they
Trying to
really
get
liked
bands.
about it. The way he goes after the football, competes for it.
Mariachi.
When it's in the air, it's his.
Hey man, you the one that reminded me of it. But then I would have, whenever I get back on it, I would have remembered it again.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and download that.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Quick throw, that's complete on
Yep.
the inside slant. It's
I'm
a
in
9-yard
Canada.
gain, and it
Yeah.
keeps the drive moving.
That was a nicely run slant
pretty
route,
cool.
and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
All right, back to the game. Back to the game.
How much more you got of that game left, man?
8 minutes and 40 seconds.
Back to throw now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it second down. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw again.
Oh.
It's caught. Lockett. That one goes for 24 yards. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Funches with a catch over the middle.
Good dude.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Can you do any more work or make it more dramatic for not much gain than what we just saw there? Did you see how his toes got down? Tip-tap, got him down. But what did he get out of it?
He sold the sizzle. He just had no steak.
I mean, was it 1 yard?
Yeah, you plays like that, you at least expect a first down. They're just 1 yard. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Red zone opportunity. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got time. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Devin Funches, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Third and 4. The play clock's running down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will get the lead up to 14. So they settle for just the 3 there, but clearly anything helps when you're trying to salt one away here in the 4th.
Without a doubt, I think a touchdown would have been the final nail. But 3 does give them some breathing room and lets them build up a little cushion.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh my God.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
New York set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher.
I thought the square button was supposed to attempt to swat the ball. No, it is.
Put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on the score?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have made this a one-score game.
And they put it in the end zone, which was job 1. Now they have to convert, and then it's decision time, isn't it?
Yeah, this is what all teams go through. You look at the clock, you're inside 2 minutes, look at your timeouts, make that onside kick decision.
Yeah, how do you feel about your defense, where you are in terms of the scoreboard, and the time left on the clock, as you know, so many things to go through.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Carr going to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball.
Wow.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
And they'll go on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
Guys, feel free to advance the week.
Yeah.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
A lot of scoring. Ooh. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Raiders, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
All right.